Hey Joy,
Hey Faith,
how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You know what I just did?
What?
I went out with my girlfriend to that sipping thing that you talked about. Well, maybe I brought it up. I don't know. But it was a lot of fun. And you know what I actually did afterwards was I met somebody. I was
Wow.
not ex I know I wasn't expecting that. Um, which is weird because you don't really think that guys are going to be going to a sip and wine night. But he was there, and it was actually really fun. And so we're actually going on another date this week, and
Wow.
yeah, so I'm super excited to just have some fun, I guess. Just been lacking a lot of fun, and like you said, like making sure I'm rewarding myself throughout the week. And so yeah, I wanted to share that with you.
That's amazing. So, with the paint and sip, was it something that you planned ahead for, or was it just something that you guys sporadically did?
Yeah, we planned it ahead of time. Um, and my friend had been there before, like in a group thing. And she said she really had a lot of fun and that I would really like it. And so I was like, you know what, let's just try it. And so we had it on the books for a couple of weeks and I was able to keep it. So I'm
Wow.
actually really proud of myself.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What was your focus like? Were you able to really focus on the event, or did you have any worries about work?
I was actually present. I at the beginning, there was a little bit of trying to concentrate and kind of keeping some of my to-do list out of the back of my head, because that's always there. And I knew that this had to require some concentration. I didn't want to look like I was drawing, a 2-year-old picture. So I wanted to make sure I was doing something. After I kind of got over that and was like able to focus, I really was able to enjoy myself and have a lot of fun, and not think about all the other things that go on in my head. So it was nice, and um, I get a date after it too. So I'm excited about that.
That's amazing. Did you schedule the date? Did you use your planner?
Yes, yes, we scheduled it, and it's for Friday at 7, and I put it right in my planner. I was very excited to put that one in my planner.
That's amazing. So,
Yeah.
how is that planner working out for you at work?
It's been really good. I did what you recommended, and I have a lot of green. Um, and so I really took note of focusing on those three goals, like you said, and I have been getting down to so I have about 82 like total students, and I think I'm down to like 34 that I
Wow.
have to still finish. But yeah, that's a lot, and I talked to my principal, and I told her that I have been in counseling for a little bit and this is the techniques and skills I've been using, and she's been giving me a lot of grace. And I think that's something that was really needed for me as well. And so with her being supportive and with you kind of giving me the great skills, I've been feeling a lot better and getting things done.
That's amazing. You
Yeah,
must be so proud of yourself and, you know, taking control of of your own schedule and, I'm sure that's got to be an amazing feeling for you.
it is. And the thing is, I did go to the doctor. I saw my psychiatrist again, and he did change the medication. And so that might also be why it's been easier too. So I think that's another positive thing that came from this. I don't know how long it normally takes because I was taking the same dose for so long,
Okay.
but I've been feeling different and in a good way. So I'm gonna chalk it up to that too. So I appreciate you recommending that and talking to my psychiatrist.
Okay. Great. What do you think has been most helpful for you? Do you think setting a certain amount of time to focus in on something, or do you think setting actual goals, like I guess like a number or an increment?
Hmm. That's a good question because I kind of like both.
Okay.
So I don't know if one weighs the other because I really like the reward of like meeting numbers.
Okay.
Like I'm at my 34, you know. Um, so I don't know if I can identify which one is better, but I like both of them. And I think that like talking to you and like verbalizing what I need help with, and then you kind of helping me identify where to start has been like really important to me because I doing it in my head or just talking to myself out loud, I don't know where to stop or to when to start. And that's kind of like what my house looks like, you know? So I think like this has been really helpful for me. I wish I could just have you as a personal assistant all the time, just come with me everywhere. But yeah, um, I definitely think that continuing counseling with you is important. I don't think I need it every week anymore, like we were doing, but you know, this is a process for me, that's for sure. Because I've been a hot mess and I don't want to digress, but I think the things that you put in place for me have been really substantial.
Yeah, of course. And our lives they're constantly evolving, so your needs and priorities are always going to change. So it sounds like you have your work caught up, and it sounds like work is okay, job is no longer at risk. So,
Right.
um, I think every other week might be, could still be helpful. And, you can use this goal tracking method even at home. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
dedicate maybe 30 minutes a day, or at a time to do your laundry or fold clothes.
I think that's a good idea because, like, right now I've really focused on work and kind of like rewarding myself and social, which is making me feel better. Um, but you don't want to come to my house.
Yeah.
Let's just say
Yeah.
that.
And you could designate days if you want to. Maybe Sundays are just for laundry. We could
Yeah,
definitely
that's
work through that in some sessions going forward.
yeah, I think that's important for
Yeah.
sure.
How's medication management? Are you remembering to take the medicine?
Yeah, I went and bought my green sparkly pillowcase from Amazon. It was on Prime, so it came very quickly.
Okay.
And I've been using it, and I bought a couple of them just to like put around the house, so that way, you know, if I'm not cognizant in the morning and I'm not paying attention, like you said, when I use my purse and grab my keys to go to work, and it's there, it's there. So it's been helpful because there've been a lot of times that I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to do that, but um, I have it in other places just in case. So it's been helpful.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been pretty consistent with my medication, and I've been writing it down every day. There've been a couple of pinks, but a lot more greens in that.
Okay.
So
Okay, great. And what about exercising? Are you walking? Are you getting to that 30 minutes a day?
yeah, I am. And actually, like my friend, my neighbor, we used to walk all the time, and she walks a lot. That's why I kind of just gave up with that. But since I've added on my extra 10 minutes and I'm getting to that 30 now to pushing it, she does an hour. I can't do that. But um I do the half hour with her, which is really nice. So I have a friend to walk with too. And the other thing, I'm not there for spin yet, but um like just like with my religion and like a lot of it's important with like meditation, and that's really have always been a struggle with me because my mind is not focused like that. um I've been trying to really practice meditation again because now that the medication's kind of helping, and um I feel a sense of control again with the things that you've providing me. I've been able to sit and kind of do some of that meditation that I used to do and really love, and it's a part of like my faith, you know. So I I'm excited about that. So this is kind of my next kind of goal that I'm tackling. So
That's great. Well, I'm so happy to hear that. And you know, the next time I see you, we'll start working through goals for at home and meditation and of course hear about your date.
um, I'm excited. I hope it turns out well. I know it will. I know it will.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's awesome. We're at the end of our time, but is there anything that you want me to take note of for us to touch on next session?
um, no, I think you made some good points talking about like home life and like what I can do with that. I think also like, you know, focusing more on some of my kids' stuff. They're really active and in high school now with all their sports events and all these things, and that's been somewhat of a challenge for me to try and juggle and try and participate and like be there for them. And that has put a strain in our relationship because that's something that I have not tackled because I've needed to tackle work. Um, so I think that's a good topic to start on next time and really focus on being there more present for my kids and not missing those events. So
Yeah, yeah, we'll definitely take note of that, and yeah, we'll definitely start working on that next session.
okay, I love that.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, it was so good to see you. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. You too, Faith.
All right. Bye.
Bye.